everyone, happy Thursday and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a clean with me for the day where I'm going to pretty much just take you along and give you guys some daily cleaning motivation. And as you guys can see, we're going to start off doing some laundry, which as a family of 6, I'm always doing laundry. It seems like whether I do it every day, whether I do it over a couple of days, I just always seem to have laundry to do. And those of you that are coming over from my old channel, I hope that you are excited to be seeing some laundry motivation in today's video. In this first load, I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of borax with the laundry soap, and I'm actually going to add in a cup full of this laundry sanitizer as well. I have had a hard time trying to get a hold of this stuff, but I finally got some through Amazon and I'm absolutely loving it. So while that load gets started, we're going to come into my 2-year-old's bedroom and clean this up. As you guys can see, they have trashed it once again. With 4 kids, it happens quite easily. So I'm just pretty much going to start from the bottom up, and I'm going to take everything and just put it into the middle of the room and put everything back in the bins where they go and organize it and get it all nice and clean. So I did just want to take a second and thank you guys again for clicking on today's video. I know that time is very precious to us all, and it really means a lot to me that you are wanting to take time out of your day to come over here onto this channel and watch these videos. And in return, I really hope these videos provide you guys with motivation, whether to clean your home, tackle your laundry, or even tackle something on your to-do list. I hope this video provides you guys that motivation and it feels like you're hanging out with a friend or somebody that you can really truly relate to. And if you haven't already and you enjoy this type of content, I would love if you hit that subscribe button down below to join my growing YouTube community. So I actually heard the rinse cycle start, so I ran into my laundry room to throw in some fabric softener for the rinse. And now that that is going, I'm going to come back in my son's room and get the floor nice and vacuumed since the room is all clean. And then I can lay the rug down and just put a couple of final touches on his room, and this room can be checked off the list.
You're a rebel, getting into trouble. You are kind of like a fire, like a fire, like a fire. Unpredictable, so original. You are never backing down, backing down, backing down. That's what I like about you. So dangerous, I get this rush when I'm with you. I go all in to lose or win.
You guys have really been loving these satisfying before and afters, so I want to make sure that I put these in these videos. And so once these are all done, we're going to move back into the laundry room to hang up the clothes.
Your sins settle down, but until then, we're like a hurricane.
So we're going to catch the rinse cycle on this load as well, and then once it's all done, I'm going to come back in here and start hanging these up to dry. I do like to hang dry most of our clothing. For those of you that have never seen my laundry videos before I changed my old channel over to just decorating, but we do like to hang our clothes here to dry. It takes a little bit longer than just throwing them in the dryer, but ultimately it makes the clothes last much longer. I've had a lot of problems with shrinking in my kids' clothes, and with 4 kids, hand-me-downs are definitely a must, especially with the 3 boys. And even in mine and my husband's clothing, it just makes them last longer and they don't seem to have as much wear and tear if I hang them to dry versus just throwing them in the dryer. And now I'm going to start the next load again with the same stuff. I'm going to do some soap and some more of that Lysol laundry sanitizer, and then we're going to move into my bedroom and start cleaning my bedroom. So I'm going to tackle the first thing in the room which looks the messiest, which is the bed, and I highly suggest that if you don't have enough time to clean your entire room for the day, at least make your bed. It'll make the room look so much more put together and clean, even if you have stuff on your nightstands or your dresser or your floor is not swept or vacuumed. Making the bed will just pull the room together and definitely set the tone for the day, so that who knows, maybe later on you can come back in here and tackle the mess or tackle something else. But once our bed is completely all made and put together, I do have to tackle mine and my husband's nightstands. We have a couple of things that are just kind of collecting and gathering, and I really want to just put it all away before it becomes an even bigger mess. So for Father's Day, I actually purchased my dad and my husband one of these rechargeable neck fans. You just plug it in, it charges, and then when it's fully charged, you could just turn it on and it creates different levels of breezes that blow on your neck and on your underneath your face. And my husband says it makes the world of difference when he's outside mowing the lawn or doing yard work. So I thought that was kind of awesome. I kind of bought that on a whim and we all really seem to enjoy it. And now that that area is clean, I'm going to move over to the desk, and you guys will be so proud of me because my calendar actually says the month that it is. I'm still cracking up about that. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, a couple of videos back I had a calendar that said February, and it was definitely not February. I just was not using it. But since I filmed that and I was laughing so hard about it, I actually changed it, and I'm going to try to make it a priority to use that calendar, especially with my kids' school starting.
Ready for what comes ahead. You said that you were with me. I wonder how we did forget. Some days were forever, and now it's been too long. Been too long. I wish that we could turn back time, back to all of those nights when I knew you were mine. I miss when we were teenage girls and on tomboy t-shirts, when life was good and I wore out sneakers, when we were fine about the complications. Those were the days in the tomboy t-shirts. Dirt on my jeans and sing good old snapback, floating through the street like holding your hand tight. Dirt on my jeans and sing good old snapback.
Hitting the next rinse cycle, and then when that is all done, we're going to come in and hang this load up as well. It also got me wondering if you guys would answer a question for me. When you guys are watching Cleaning Motivation, do you like it when the people are super chatty, or do you guys like when the music is just playing so that you can jam out and get things done, or do you kind of like a mixture of both? I feel like I'm definitely a mixture of both. I love to have the music playing, but I also love being able to hear commentary on what products they're using or what's going on in their life. So let me know down below what you guys prefer to see in your cleaning videos that you like to watch. Okay, you guys, this is real life, and these are the crumbs underneath my kitchen table. This floor has been neglected. This is my living room and my kitchen. The sink is full of dishes. To be honest, there are definitely days where I don't get to any of this stuff, and it just kind of adds up. And there are days where I feel on top of the world and I feel like I've tackled all of the things. So today I'm going to just take a couple of minutes. It's later in the day, and I definitely want to try to get this place all nice and cleaned up before I have to start cooking dinner. My kids are outside enjoying the sunshine. I'm able to just kind of put some music on, zone out, and try to get this whole space cleaned up. Not only just to have a clean space, but also for my sanity as well. I noticed that I become super short and super quick to being frustrated with my kids when I'm overwhelmed and my house is a mess. I know that that happens to a lot of you as well. So we're just going to take a couple of minutes and pick everything up and get everything nice and clean again.
Oh, we're still here, flipping coins about what's to come. It starts getting cold, and we don't know any way out of here. We try to understand how it all started to go wrong, but the sea is way too deep. Yeah, it's deeper than we could ever go, honey. We have to be together here in the stormy weather. So why do we hold on, even if it hurts so? It's breaking us apart. I guess we'll never know how it feels to see the shoreline. We have to be together, stuck in the stormy weather. Signs don't.
So I have just a little bit of a concentrate cleaner in this bottle that I'm going to finish using on my countertops, and then I'm also going to spray some Windex on the stovetop. Yes, you heard that right, Windex on the stovetop. It's seriously the only thing that I have found that makes my stovetop look really decent. Granted, I think that the people that lived here before us kind of messed up the stovetop, and so there are definitely things that I have not been able to get off. I've tried pretty much about everything I could think of to try to do that, but Windex definitely helps to get everything that I know falls on this stovetop from us off, and it works really, really well.
We have to be together, stuck in the stormy weather.
So now that those counters and the stovetop are nice and clean, I'm going to take a couple minutes to empty out my dishwasher. That way I can put all of the dishes that I have sitting in the sink into the dishwasher. And because the dishes sat all day, I know that I'll be able to just quickly run this load.
want to keep it nice and clean, not freak out and cause a scene. I try to hold it together, keep it together, not sure who I really am, just be cute and super bland. I try to hold it together, keep it together. Been playing it down, but I'm so getting tired. Now won't you meet high? 'Cause I've been feeling that crazy, and I need to lose control. So baby, put the record on, baby, put the record on, hit it. And I've been needing that crazy, and I gotta let it go. So baby, put the record on, I'm not gonna need that song, hit it. Monday came and swept away all the fun of yesterdays, but I'm gonna hold it together. This ain't forever. Need a shot and then a beat, somewhere to let off some steam.
So now that the dishes are all done, I can move on to cleaning the island countertop. And this is kind of like the last thing that I do in my kitchen besides the floors. I'm not going to worry about cleaning out the sink right now because, like I said, I still have to cook dinner and I don't want to have to end up doing it twice. But I am going to clean off the counter island just so that it looks much better and it feels much better. It feels more complete. And then we have a couple more things to do before we start moving on to those nasty crumb-filled floors.
Gotta let it go. So baby, put the record on, I'm not gonna need that song, hit it. Come with me, I'm gonna get this party lit. Come with me, let's do something we'll regret.
Come with me. I'm gonna get this party lit. Come with me. Let's do something we'll regret.
'Cause I've been feeling that crazy, and I need to lose control.
So because of the crumb status of my floors, I am not going to take any chances and I'm bringing in my good old-fashioned broom. I'm going to get underneath everything. No crack or crevice will go unswept. It really needed to be done, and I know that I sweeped a lot of the contents on the countertops onto the floor as well. So I really want to come in here and make sure I get everything up. And when I'm all done sweeping, you guys will see the dustpan just completely filled with everything from this floor. It was really, really bad, but it feels so much better to have everything all swept up.
To crash on tonight, shouldn't be the night I go home with anyone. I've been out walking on the rough patch now, but I must say, living on the edge of things has been kind of fun. Look, there's a bruise right here, one or a few on there. Man, did you see me though? 'Cause I sure put on the show. I'm dancing on the tables and I must say I got a taste for flipping out. I'm glancing at the haters and I know they wish they did the shit I did tonight. You wanna break some things, alright. All of the cups are out of sight. You wanna drink 'cause I can buy. You're dancing on the tables, so am I. I'm not usually the one who acts out.
And with the floors all nice and clean, here come the satisfying before and afters for you guys. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you guys appreciate a good before and after.
They wish they did the shit I did tonight. You wanna break some things I hide. All of the cups are out of sight. You wanna drink 'cause I can buy. You're dancing on the table, so am I. Did you see me though? 'Cause I sure put on a show. I'm dancing on the tables and I got a taste for flipping out. I'm glancing at the haters and I know they wish they did the shit I did tonight. I'm dancing on the tables and I got a taste for flipping out. I'm glancing at the haters and I know they wish they did the shit I did tonight. You wanna break some things.
So I'm going to throw in the final rinse cycle for this load for the day, and I'm going to call it for laundry, and when it's all done I'll just toss it into the dryer, and then we are going to move downstairs to our family room. It's not nearly as trashed as it has been in the past, or probably will be in the future, but we're going to tackle it tonight before it gets too crazy, and with all 6 of us pitching in to help clean, it goes really fast.
Reboot, I'm cold red, my service automated, like data running through my veins. Got you distracted, subconscious overloaded. Careful, don't pull the cord on me. No time to stay around. Keep walking till you get out of my face. Regrets, restricted access. I'm just a fly to get up here. We love discharging. I'm gonna waste my time with someone slowing me down. So high, I'm floating. I'm shining in my prime. Start rolling over 'cause you can't take my crown. I'll always be 10 feet off the ground. My crown. I'll always be 10 feet off the ground. Can't take my crown. Can't take my crown.
My kids did a really good job about picking up all these blocks and putting them in the bins, and one of the things that I was determined to tackle today in this area was these cabinets. They are white, so everything shows up. Somebody had colored with a blue marker or blue crayon, so I really wanted to come in there and wipe that off. It took a little bit of elbow grease, but I got it off, and then while I was at it, I just took a couple minutes to wipe down the counters. And then I'm going to come back over here to my couch and kind of just organize the pillows. Once again, you guys know if you've watched any of my previous videos that I'm constantly adjusting pillows. My kids love playing on this couch. It just takes a couple of minutes, but it really makes quite the difference when the room is all clean. If I were to just leave it, it would make the room still look pretty messy. And now that everything's nice and clean and my kids are putting their piles away, I'm going to take this time now to come in with the vacuum and get everything all vacuumed up on the floor and bring in those awesome, satisfying carpet lines. And with this last satisfying before and after, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. That really helps out my channel and lets the algorithm know that you guys like this type of content. Hit that subscribe button down below before you go, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.